it takes all those kind of irrational things that your brain tells you away, and you can literally look on a page or a piece of paper and go, well, there it is. Over the last month, I probably spent a quarter of my weeks in high value activities and 3/4 of my weeks in low value activities. Now I'm going to make a list or a game plan to actually delegate or ditch those tasks. I wanted to shoot this video as there is something that I get my clients to do at the end of every week, which is a nice, really quick strategy to actually free up time from your week. And so, like, one of the things that everyone is really struggling with at the moment is time. And I think time's this really interesting concept where I think people always tell themselves and think they don't have enough time, but really when you actually stop and sit down and look at where you're spending your time, effort, and energy in the hours, you can honestly free up hours and hours and hours from your week. Like, the Jeff Bezos of the world, the Elon Musks, the Richard Bransons, they all have 24 hours in a day and they all do other things with their lives. It is about us being really quite ruthless and crucial with our time, effort, and where the hours are being spent. So I want to kind of walk you through this strategy that I get my clients to do, which is honestly freed up hours from their weeks. And it's really simple. It's called the week in review. And it's a 5 or 10 minute exercise that I get my clients to do every single Friday. And it's essentially looking at the week in review in terms of, well, what are all the things that I did? Because not all of us actually 95% of us never track where our hours are going. We always just kind of just turn up every day, look at the emails, answer the phone calls, turn up to meetings that probably other people have put in our calendars, and just do the work. And we never really kind of reflect on or get strategic about where we spend our time. So the week in review is a really, really simple process, but what it highlights is it actually forces you to stop and to think back over the course of your week. What were the things that you did? What were the things that I did this week? How much time did I spend on bids and proposals, sales and marketing? How much time did I spend in meetings? How much time did I spend on project work? How much time did I spend on strategy, direction, and vision, and all those sorts of things? And what you're doing is you're starting to get a really good feel. If you do this practice for a couple of weeks to a month, you're starting to get a really good sense of or feel for where your time is going. And I have clients reach out to me and go, oh my God, I had no idea that I was spending this much time looking at emails, this much time in meetings that aren't really a good use of my time, this much time doing administrative tasks that I'm, either need to hire someone to do, or I don't want to delegate to my admin team because it's just easier if I do it myself. And, clients have freed up hours and hours and hours from the week by just doing this process. And so what you do is at the end of every week, you're writing down, what did I do this week? And then what you're doing is going through those activities and you're highlighting them in different colors. What are the things that I did this week that are in my genius zone, that are in a high dollar productive zone for me, that are a good use of my time? Highlight that green. So all the things that you did this week that are a good use of your time, that when you are doing those tasks, yield good long-term results for the business. And then highlight all the other things that you're doing in orange or yellow or whatever that are not a good use of your time and that you should be delegating but aren't, and that you could be compensating for people on your team or whatever the story is. So it's a really simple color coding system. Green for stuff that's good, green is good, pink or orange or yellow for stuff that you need to stop doing or delegate or ask for help. And so what you're starting to do is you're doing this activity over the course of a couple of weeks to a month. And what you're doing is you're just comparing your lists. And if you are noticing a trend of low dollar productive activities or low value activities that you're doing on a regular basis, I then want you to make a plan for ditching or delegating those tasks. So writing down the name of the person that you're going to get to do those tasks for you moving forward, or the name of the person that you're going to invest in some training in, or the name, or just write new hire or something like that next to those tasks. Because the more that you do this, the more that you're getting clear on not only the tasks that are good use of your time, but it's also highlighting that you do a lot of stuff that you really shouldn't be doing. And so again, one of the roadblocks, my clients like, I don't have time to train my team to do stuff, so I'm just going to do it myself. And I'm like, but you have to play the long game in your business. Think about where you want to be in your business in 6 months' time, and what are the tasks that you're doing in 6 months' time. And they shouldn't be the same tasks that you're doing today. And so the only way that you're going to upgrade and up level the tasks that you're doing in your business is to make a list and start to ditch or to delegate some of the stuff that you're doing now to free up time from your week to step into or elevate yourself into those high dollar productive or high value tasks. So I really, really encourage you to do it. Like, it's a really quick thing. It's 15 minutes. If you can't find 15 minutes on a Friday to review your week, let's have a chat because there's something else going on. But if you can't honestly find 15 minutes to review your week and then start to make a plan for the tasks that you're going to keep doing that are high value and the tasks that you're going to ditch or delegate that are low value, this is a game changer for your business. It takes away all of the emotional or rational things that our brain tells us in terms of I don't have time, or I'm too busy, or I don't have the support around me to help in my business. It takes all those kind of irrational things that your brain tells you away, and you can literally look on a page or a piece of paper and go, well, there it is. Over the last month, I probably spent a quarter of my weeks in high value activities and 3/4 of my weeks in low value activities. Now I'm going to make a list or a game plan to actually delegate or ditch those tasks. It's so freeing and it's so liberating, and you can remove all of the stories that your brain tells you because it's there on the page in front of you. So team, I hope you found today's video useful. Look, if you'd like to keep doing this journey on your own, I have heaps of free resources in terms of the YouTube channel, the website, the podcast, all those sorts of things for you to continue doing the journey on your own. But if you'd like some help, if you'd like to join a community of amazing business owners who are all, growing their businesses together, creating incredible culture, creating incredible businesses, creating a life for themselves outside of their business as well, I'd love to invite you to join our boardroom program. So if that's you, you'd like a bit more information on our boardroom program, just comment the word program below and I'll reach out and let's have a chat about how I can help you build your business to high levels of success without you having to work stupid hours to get there. Thanks. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.